Hello, everybody. This is Jack. Let me know if you hear me well. We're getting ready for another training. Um, so let me try to show all the screens. Do you hear me? Hi, Mike. Uh, Jane Boy, are you here? Hello, Jack Hopman screen. Hello, Larry. Hi, chat. Chat, do you want set up the autoresponder today? We are so busy with support. Wondering, uh, kind of you're already an advanced user, so what do you want to learn today, chat? And now I have an email from Jane Boy to set up instant reply. So wondering if you are here. Wasn't tonight about following up? Yeah, we can do following up. Yes, kind of the autoresponder following up. Yeah, yeah, we will do that. So we have the widget. Okay, goes to a list, and then um, you want to follow up with a list with a campaign, correct, chat? And depending if they respond or not respond, you take action. So respond, so let's say not respond, okay? You follow campaign one, respond, you follow sorry, campaign, give it a name instead of one and two. Let's say one, yeah, is cold and two is warm. Now we are talking. But first do the widget, correct? Yeah, the widget. So set up the widget, get leads, okay, the widget, get leads, okay, get on the list, and we market the campaign to that list. Follow up. Yeah, it missed the up part. Thank you, Larry. So you guys want to see this first? Any other questions you want me to do, cover tonight? Log in your campaign, your login account, look up your campaign. Um, we can do that. I just need to make a quick an agenda so I have some focus. Anybody wants to review their campaign account, follow up, question about how to use merge tokens? So James, is this you, James? This you, correct? I copied that your email, so that's good. Yeah. How about using InSupply for following up after their client? Okay. Yeah, that is kind of a good question. I love that question because we have to talk about it a little bit. Um, so I probably Brian does it different than me, so you have to see it how I do it, and I do it on a certain way. I will share. Okay. Anything? Chat is well. Any other questions? We have now three topics. Good for tonight. We cover those three. Okay, good. Yeah, James is happy. Yeah. Good. Now, I like this question because it kind of is an introduction to the next. Try to make it such a way that if you guys, if you're done with this, you can have the link and can have kind of an, an meeting notes. Meeting notes. That's kind of what it is. So that's type of clients. Is each client the same? Well, is that a tricky question, correct? So, in your view, is each client the same or is not the same? So, each client depends on their needs for their business. Yeah, qualify, so not the same. Yeah, qualify. Okay, so how I do it? Again, how I do it? I create lists for each service. Let's say I have a Google Ads list, Google Ads management list. I have a website list, a website. I have a list for Google My Business, okay, etc. Okay, a client is a contact. It's not more than a contact, correct? Client is just a contact, and you can link a contact to one and multiple lists. Okay, can be linked to one and multiple lists. So if a client, for example, has Google Ads Management and a website, I link that to the Google Ads Management list and I link that same contact to the website list, but I do not link it to Google My Business. If I'm in the mood and I want to promote Google My Business, okay, I send a promotion, a campaign to the Google My Bit, to, let's say, not to the Google My Business list, to let's say send a promotion kind of campaign to, a list, whatever list it is, okay, and I exclude Google My Business. I exclude contacts on Google My Business. That's how I do it. You have separate campaigns for each service? Yes, you should. You cannot sell, you can, okay, but you should have a geared campaign for each service. The wording is a little bit different, huh? Does that make sense to you, chat? So this is how you want to organize it. Send a campaign, the list, and exclude means you do not send that campaign to contacts which already have Google My Business service. You exclude those. Now, also on top of that, I have, I call it high. I don't know why. high. I call it high list, but I think what I mean with is high payment client list. Okay, when I see a client pay me serious money, okay, I'm not going to bother with campaigns or whatever. Okay, I will have verbal contact once in a while to offer other services. I'm not going to send 10 emails. I'm not going to bother with brats, with small things. Okay? So, of course, for each of us, the value of high and low is different. I realize that. But that is a list I have too. So I keep my high paying clients. Let's say I have here high paying clients. High paying. They're all clients, high paying. Okay. Now, if I consider Google Ad, if so, let's say I have $500 clients, okay, per month, but I also have $1,000 per month clients. Okay? Those $1,000 per month clients, they are on the high paying. I'm not going to bother with other relative small things. I once in a while I have contact with those clients, and then it's just the conversation is different than the promotion in the email. Does that make sense? So that's how I organize it. Okay, I know there are all kind of CRM tools and all kind of things. I don't need that. I don't think I need that. But what I wanted to say one more thing is all clients will pay me, you know, let's say $500 per month or more. They have my mobile number. And now that I love SMS messages above calls and emails. Okay, so that is kind of this maybe personal thing, but I cannot keep up with all the emails, and I do not want to mess emails from clients. And I will always follow up the same day, even when I'm traveling, on vacation, on Sunday, on Saturday. If they send me as a message, I will reply to that message. Now, that doesn't mean I solve it the same day, I work on the same day, but they will get an acknowledgement that I received it, and I will do my best to fix it as soon as possible, whatever they ask for. So you make them special as a client because you're giving them the private contact info. Yeah, but it makes sense. Okay, it makes sense that I work first on my clients, then on prospecting. They already pay my bills. Huh? Those are very valuable to me. They are very important to me. They are, and they know they are. Okay, it's not that I make that up. It is I feel that also. Um, all clients, one or more, they have my mobile number, and now that I love it, yeah. And there was one thing more I wanted to say, and now I forgot. I know I will come back. I do one thing more for my clients, um, but I forgot what I do. Wanted to say. Good. So I create lists and I put clients are contacts. and each service what I provide, they get linked to that list. If I do run a promotion, I exclude contacts who already have that service. Okay. Then when I get a new list wherever I got that from, and then I exclude contacts which already have that service. On top of that, I have a high payment client, so I don't mess with them. And all clients above a certain amount of value, that is personally, okay, that is personally, then you can have $100, whatever your threshold is, have my mobile number, and know that I love SMS above calls and emails. Yeah. And okay, that is what I wanted to say. Okay. So my main service is Google Ads. You probably have that, know that, correct? Google Ads management. Okay. Now, not even have, but I will say have, get monthly stats emails generated by Google Ads. I don't generate it, it's all automated, okay? Now, here is the thing I can improve, but I rarely have contact with my clients, okay? And now 99%, I would say 99%, okay? All with exception, love me. How is that possible? You probably say, how is that possible? Because everybody said you need to have on a regular basis contact, correct? Okay. Here's the thing. I help them. There are two things. I generate results. Okay. So they get value for their money. That's important. Okay. Okay. Second is I respond and solve their issue as soon they contact me. Okay, 7 days per week. Okay, so that is how I run my business. That makes sense. Does that help you, chat? That's how I run it. Now, Brian probably runs it differently. Okay, everybody can have it. I know not everybody likes to get 7 days per week approachable. Okay, I don't care. I really don't care. Not that I will solve it on Saturday or Sunday, because sometimes I need the programmer, sometimes there's something else what I cannot fix easily. Sometimes it's a lot of work. Okay, but um, but I will get they will get priority, huh? They will get priority. So all I know, chat, you're loving it. You mentioned CRM system and all of kind of things. Okay. Now but if you want a CRM, do you guys want to create a CRM now with me? In 5 minutes, I create a CRM with you. Guys want to see how I have a CRM system created for you? In 5 minutes, I will create a CRM system for you. Okay. And you don't need anything else. Up to 100 clients, you don't need anything else. Okay, we all make this very too complicated. Okay, 1 second. I don't need. I don't want to open that one. Okay, you go to apps. You go to Sheets. Okay, open a new one, and here is your clients CRM. Okay. Then open new sheet and give it a name, rename client 1. Give it a name, rename client 2. Okay, and give it a name to client 100. Okay, up to 100 clients there works. Okay, and now we call this homepage, rename home. Okay, now in the left, let's say here, client 1. Okay, give the name, let's say plumber. Okay, you give the name and state or whatever, so that you remember which client it is. Okay, a roofer. Okay, address. Okay, you give something that you remember. AC client. Okay, that you remember which client it is. You can do the full address. You just add some columns. Now here you put in client number 1. You right click and you click on hyperlink. Then you select in this document, where is client number 1? Let's see, where is sheets. Where is client number 1? Is it this? I think so. Okay, then client number 2. Okay, 1 second. I don't need it. See if that works. That link. Client number 1. Okay, you see, I'm now on client number 1. Okay, now I can get all kind of details. I can make a template, which information or which service they have. I just keep this track. Okay, now I click one more thing. I click here home. So wherever I were, because I can get right. Okay, I can go back to home. So insert hyperlink and go to home. Okay, now so you see, I go from client to the client number 1 tab and I go back to home. Okay, you don't need anything else. Believe me, this will do whatever you need up to 100 clients. I do this for my own clients. I don't need more. People make things too complicated. And then when you see home, okay, do client number 1, the client number 3. Okay, home, insert hyperlink. Where is client number 2? Okay, client number 100. Okay, you don't need anything fancy for, if you really have more than 100 clients, then it makes sense. But for 100 clients, it's good enough. You understand the things. You can put the address, you can put the credit card information, you can put the names, all kind of service. Okay, when you kind of have short memory and you want to look up the history, you just keep a log in this. Okay, and then what I typically do is client name, okay, and then client name, the type or whatever you want, type of client or the niche. Okay, let's say the service. Okay, then you highlight the whole and then you say I want black background and white letters. Okay, now I want that the top line always data view freeze top row. So when I have 100 clients, the header, the top line stays visible. Guys, see this? And that's kind of what I do. It is not instant reply. It is just 101. You guys like this or not? Is this you guys like, or what you guys think? You don't need to say I like it. I just want to see if this worked for you. If you say, yeah, that kind of get me going, huh? Even when it is not a client, you can keep track on the conversation. It's like a logbook, huh? Okay, so I am, you guys want to share it? Link, okay? Probably you can copy it for yourself and then have kind of a template. So when you go to File and make a copy, this probably works. What do you think, chat? I'm kind of also interested in you asked for CRM. You can even do what is it called? I forgot the name. Zapier. Zapier. You just, if you want to have the form on the Zapier, you can do that. So one of my biggest improvement, I know I would say big, one of my one tool from the tool from last year. One of my tool I liked the most last year was Google Docs and Google Sheet and Google Slides. Okay, because you can share this with others. You can share it with others, and you can work with multiple people on it. You can even work with your VA or whatever. You can. It's so easy to work with different people on it. My English is not perfect, but my ideas are good. So I put my ideas in a Word file. Okay. Then there are two people. One person is okay. I'm like a marketer. Do I understand it? And then the second person looks. Is it English correct? I I did that in the past with Word. Took so much more time. So you can work with multiple people on the same thing, and mixing every iteration, it makes things better. So that's my working style. You guys learn my business. This is not that you guys coming to learn my business, how I run things, but it works. How I run my business works. Okay, if I calculate the amount of time I work for a client, it's not much. I keep saying that, correct? I don't work an hour per client per month. I do not. Okay, I really do not. Okay, because it's all automated. Okay, Google Ads sent all the results. If they have a problem, then I dig into it. Why I don't have a lot of work? Because I put the work in front of it. When I sign them up, I create a nice website. I create Google Ads. I create a lot of negative keywords. I do a lot of work when I get the client, with the result that they are happy, and they not cancel. That's important to me, and I don't have every month complainers, and I don't like complainers. So makes sense. Okay, does this answer? I hate CRMs. Yeah, I think CRMs is good if you have more than 100 clients. I think CRM, when you have an appointment, I go, it's good when you are on a certain size. But um, we are not, many of us are not there yet, correct? They are just not there yet. So in Google Sheet, in the past, I used Excel, but now you should use Google Sheet. Get use Google Sheet. I know Excel, you probably knows a little bit better, has a little bit more functionality, but there has a big disadvantage. You cannot share it easily. So when you have an Excel file, I don't know if you guys, you probably know that, correct? When you have a Word file or an Excel file, you go to File, Open, and you upload. And here you drag your Excel file, and the same you do with the Word. Okay, now 99% it will get accepted, not 100%, but a lot of things working when you input, and then you keep working on the cloud version, on the Google Sheet, and not on the Excel file. Okay, was this a topic you guys liked? I really think I should cut this part out of the webinar and put this as a separate training, because this is how I run my business. Okay. So no, it was value. I mean, Gail, it is not related to a 1 hour done view. It's kind of how I run my business. Huh? Ray said, Jack, I have some friends that are prospect but don't have the full knowledge to get set them up. Could you help me with that? I'm not doing this setup without a monthly plan to it. Does that make sense? So here you have to understand how I run, okay? And I don't sell my time. I don't sell my time, okay? Because if I would sell my time, would you be willing to pay me $10,000 per hour? That's a hard sell, correct? Okay, but I make $10,000 per hour. So why should I not ask $10,000 per hour? Guys, see that doesn't work, correct? So I need to charge monthly, okay? And need to charge monthly, and yeah, but you can hire me for $200 per month, Ray. It's very affordable, believe me. It's very affordable. I need to charge monthly and recoup my setup work. Okay, what that is based on 12 years. So I put 12 years of experience. How many minutes are $200 per month? I don't care, Larry. I set up and run your Google Ads account for your clients. I set up and run your Google My Business account for your clients. Make sense? So you pay me for the deliverable, for the result. Okay? I don't you pay me for the result. Make sense? Okay. Let it just sink in. Maybe this should not be, but makes sense, okay? Yeah, it's it's all relative. It's all relative. Let's say it is all relative. So when you earn $5, you're happy with $10 per hour, correct? When you make $10 per hour, you're happy with $15 per hour, correct? And when you earn $15, you're happy with $20. It's all relative. So you will set up and run that account. Yes, we run that in our MCC account. So when you go to Jack Homel account, okay, and you go to Done for You, okay, we have a Google Ads management for you and a Jack Hotman for you. Google My Business for you, sorry. But the intent is not I set it up and they cancel. Okay, if that should not be the intent. Make sense? Okay, widget. You guys are Good with this topic? How about using for all of the client type of clients? Huh? Does this cover your answer, chat? You're happy that you joined today? So widget. So I use the widget for myself as well. Half of them are existing members questions, but half of them are also new. So the new ones, the existing ones, of course, remember, I appreciate my existing business a lot. But my drive is also that I grow. So that's kind of two part, correct? I think it's are you happy? Are you happy with your current level? Okay. Then you use the widget for support. Okay. Or if you want to grow your business, you use a widget for leads or a mix, correct? Oh, Barbara, I I need to do that. Yeah, I have a video for Groove, how to put the widget on the Groove page, but I need to edit it. Yeah, it's possible. It's not that hard. Are you happy with your current level? Widget for support, yeah. Or widget for leads, yeah. So use a widget for support. So we are here, many of us are here for growing your business, correct? So you get those leads, and those leads when you set up it, when you set and go to leads, okay, and then you have those widgets. Let's see if I can set up a widget. So create a new widget, select a number. So there's no free number available. So that's because I use every widget needs a tracking number. Okay, I don't know, probably. So when you create a widget, so let me do the edit then. But basically, when you do the widget name, you select the number. Okay, so it's a very simple drop down. Okay, I don't need to demo that. Okay, you just select the tracking number because it's linked to tracking number because they can SMS you, they can call you, huh? So now you set up the color. Now that's a simple thing. Nothing, huh? So let's say I kind of like the green. Actually, this is a nice color. By accident. Okay, you see the green. Then the widget position on the right bottom of the website or on the left bottom of the website. You guys see this? So you see here the preview. Then you have a default icon, or you can upload your own image. Default is fine. Okay, and then you see here, click to connect now. Or you can say click to connect. Okay, you see the text instantly change. This is plug and play. Got a question, request, an instant callback or text here. Yeah, widget header. Got a question, request, an instant callback or text here. You see how it's, if I remove the dot, you see here the dot is gone. Actually, that's better. So it fits on two lines. Okay. Then widget tooltip. So an SMS. Okay. Then click to connect. Back. The widget logo. Here you select the list. Okay. Here you put the leads but coming in the widget going to a list. And if you have no list, you can add a new list. Guys, see now how it works? So here you put the widgets on a list. Widget for leads. Okay, of course, you're going to reply it, but you put them on a list. You want to build your list. Okay, so here what you have is a list, let's say, a widget leads, correct? And then they haven't bought anything. At the moment they buy something, you also put that same contact on that service or product they bought. Okay, now you can select the team, 1, 2, 3, or 4, even 4. I think last time and I forgot this, we said 1 or 2. I forgot which one we like. But you see, you have choices. Then it's simple. Do you want to offer SMS? I highly recommend that you offer SMS. Most of my leads, they use SMS. Really true. They use SMS the most. And I'm the person, I like SMS. That's okay. You can enable it or disable it. Simple, correct? See SMS gone, SMS showing. Then if you want to say, no, I don't want to go my personal, I want my app only. So the SMS only lands in the app. But I'm okay either way. I have them in my phone, I have them in the app. Call is same, okay? App only or destination number that you can enter your phone number. Simple. Email leads, same. Do you want to offer that they can email you or not? Guys, do you want to that they can set an appointment with you? Can you within in reply we have an appointment section, or you can put your own booking link in it, or you do not want to offer appointments. Appointment is then chat is we have an external. It's not. It is an external chat system. It's not inside instant reply, but it's linked to the widget. You get it also. Is an application we have built ourselves for WP Gateway. Okay. Then advanced setting, powered here. You can update your own text and so forth. Okay. So this is how you set up the widget. Any question about creating the widget? Next, we will show how to put it on the website. Any question about defining the widget? It's really intuitive. There's no much to guess. Now, when you create a widget, you need the script code. This code, okay, whatever you group or whatever, you need a spot inside your builder where you can add the script. Should be the phone number for the widget be a tracking number or a real that rings and you can pick up? That is if you want to send it to the app will ring. If you say I want to send it to the real phone number, the phone call get forwarded to your real phone and then your phone will ring. Yeah, James, I solved that. When you go to the website, I solved that. When you go to the website, refresh, I solved that for you. Check it out. Do you have a header footer plugin with WordPress for script? Yes. Very good question. Thank you, Larry. So either you put the script on the website and then, or you can download the WordPress plugin and then you can link the website with instant reply widget. Actually, I created a training for that, a PDF for that, but I haven't posted. Did I post it? I think I forgot to post it. Create an appointment. Okay, I will add here the PDF, or maybe I should add it under leads guide. Okay, I have a PDF how it works with the WordPress plugin. Make sense? Now, when you use Rapify, okay, I'm not saying that you should use Rapify, but when you use Rapify, everything becomes easy. Okay. So let me log in a user. Okay, then what wanted to show? Okay, my sites. Okay, edit. Settings. Tracking and scripts. Tracking and scripts. You see here the lead widget. Here's where you put the script. That's so simple. Eh? Settings, tracking a script. So what you'll find here, that is where you put the script. Question about that? If you use another website what is not WordPress, okay, you need to ask where can I put a script? Okay. If you use a WordPress website, then you download the WordPress plugin and you link it to your instant reply. Those are the two options. Now, no question about the widget itself, but are the website domain linked to Rapify and InSupply at the same time? So when you go to your company settings, okay, you see a domain and SSL management. Company settings, we created the button, domain and SSL management. Here, you can say, I wanted the link to Rapify. I wanted the link with the gateway because I love WordPress. Okay, it's still active. I can delete the domain. I can set a logo and I can add an SSL. Here you do the linking either to Rapify, the news application, nice website, or you love WordPress. Some of you guys have a lot of plugins. Then you link it with the gateway. Either way works. The app works for following up campaigns. So here the mobile app. So when you go in the footer, so let me, I didn't, on the footer you see the link mobile app. The mobile app works, so you can go to Google Play Store or you can go to the App Store. Okay, or you can go directly and search for InSupply. The app works for the campaigns as well as for the lead widget. And it's still linked with InSupply at the same time. What do you mean? The app communicates with InSupply, with your account. So it's the same login and it communicates with the server on InSupply. So that means if you make a change anywhere, either in the app for a setting or on the desktop, it communicates with the same campaign or the same widget. Same thing. They are pointing to the same source. And every change you make the change in the source. So it makes sense? So it's not that the app links to another source of data than the instant reply. They have the same, they point to your data. And the data is managed and set from the desktop as well as from the app. When you create access to the app, online access, okay, you can give your client access to your app. Let me go to this other company. Company online access. Here you can select which module they can view. Same works with the mobile app. So so domain points as so the email. Yeah, actually, this is kind of it's unbelievable. I know what Fritz, while I said, I'm still confused. So the domain points as well as to instant reply as to Rapify. How is that possible? Correct? Now that is indeed tricky. That I agree. So let's say your domain name. I don't know what your name is, but let's say it's Wallace. Okay. Agency.com. Okay. Now, Wallace Agency.com on itself points to Rapify. Okay, where you have the digital marketing website on it. Now you have your email. So let's say name at that get handled within instant reply. Is that not wonderful? Yeah, that is how things work. That is just how all the setup works. Now you can even make it one more complicated. You can say I want the booking system. So you create a subdomain like book dot. There's a subdomain, and then your main domain. Since the booking system is an instant reply, that links to instant reply. Does that create clarity to you, Wallace? Okay, so it's amazing that it works, and that's part of the reason. It's not the whole story. Part of the reason that we want you and to need you order domain inside instant reply. Otherwise, all that setup is not so easy. It's all now. It is all organized. The other reason is that you get a dedicated on your domain name. It's really true. You get a dedicated email server on it, and that is just not possible if the domain is not ordered instant reply. That's too many settings. So there's a lot of talk behind it, and all with the in the mindset, your guys, it needs to be easy for you guys. It's not that simple to do cold prospecting. Cold prospecting is you have to drip feed it. You have to make sure all the settings are right. That Gmail and Yahoo that they don't get suspicious. So there's things around it. Okay. Now, if you have the widget and you create a campaign, okay, you have that list. Okay, go to the list. I don't know if you create a list. Let me go here and see if I have a lead widget. Leads. Okay. Then create a campaign. Just create a campaign. Doesn't matter. Okay. So leads, widget prospecting. Widget prospecting. Now they are put on a widget. Then when they smart contact automation move contacts to a list where they reply. So if they reply, I need to create a list. Let me create a list. Create list. What did we say? We gave it a name, correct? Leads warm and leads cold and leads warm. That's kind of how things are. So leads actually replied. Then you don't need anything. Leads replied. Campaigns. Create a campaign. Leads call. Leads widget. 1 second. Widget. Leads. Okay. Then I select the campaign. Now, when they reply, I wanted to go to another campaign. So I move those contacts to another list. I go next, and I use a template. Now let's do leads. It's all about leads. Search. Then what shall we do? Leads widget campaign. Use. Okay, and then you're going to edit them. Let's do save. Now, the thing that I wanted to demo is, do you understand that the widget runs a campaign to the leads they subscribe? This is the campaign. When they responded to, that contact goes to another list. When I want to run another campaign to those leads who responded, I create a new campaign. And now they are warm. They have responded. So widget replied. Select that leads replied, and go then go next. And then I use another template, or you create an email template. Okay, and then do a lead, whatever you come up with. Kind of like to get a start from a campaign, and I'm easy to edit. Then I run that second campaign to the leads who replied. That's what we kind of draw here, correct? We have a lead, we have a cold and a warm list. This is campaign 1 and campaign 2. Campaign 1 and campaign 2. Does that make sense? Was that too quickly? So here you manage, if you want to, a bit fast. I know it's a bit fast. Yeah, because it's 9 o'clock. So you run a campaign to leads who have not responded yet. As soon as they replied, you run another campaign to it. So they became warm. So you kind of want to acknowledge that they responded. Good. So James, we will. So I set up your website, and then he said, "Here the sales you want to provide the sales, okay? Then we connect to website Google Leads that is connected." So you want to have a list for the service you want to provide and a live campaign. The service I'm trying to provide is Google Ads. You just to use car dealers. Do you have that list? And you can just upload it, correct? Then you run a campaign to probably sell leads. It's all about leads. So you run a leads campaign. And when you run a leads campaign, you kind of do the same, but you just learn is, okay, cold and warm. Once you replied, those you want to follow up with a different angle, prospecting angle. Now it's possible that you don't get a lot of replies and you do not get a lot of phone calls. What you can do is that you can look up in the results who opened the email. So I need to, who is running a campaign at the moment, so I can log in your site. You can look in view. You can say replied, not replied, opened email, and when they open email, you can follow up with them. You can call them. That's what I would do and say, hey, I was wondering if you have some more information. They already read your email. So the introduction is already done by the email. So Cynthia just gave me her email address so I can look up a result. Here you see here view. Then you see replied and you see opened email. You see a lot of them opened, huh? So you can just call them within the application, or you call them back, place call, huh? To just say if they have more questions. So then you kind of put some more effort in it to get results. Here's one. Wow, you got 40% result reply rate, but is it real? That's a lot. You see here, call. There's a lot. But if you haven't had uh, that, that was after they opt in. Yeah, that's good. So it make a difference if they are cold or warm. So when you do, um, if you didn't had reply and only opened email, you select open email and you call them up. Just ask, you know, I sent you the email. Did you have a chance to read it? I'm happy to help you with your need or whenever you have time. Just friendly. Just give them some attention. And if they are if they are nasty, you say sorry. Sorry that it's not a good moment for you. Would you like me to call you back? That's what I would do. I would not close it immediately. Yeah, but you can also say it sorry. And but I would say sorry that I hit you on the wrong time. Wasn't better time to connect you about growing your business. I would close it again. But that is personally good. What you guys think? Was this training today good? You liked it? I feel I need to cut the how I run my business part in a separate training, so you can kind of easy look back to it, and then I will email the replay, put it also in the members area. I will probably do this one on a digital marketing because this one was really good. So, I thank you guys for your time and looking forward to our next training. Thank you so much.